Abuse. Are you for it or against it? It sounds ridiculous to even hear someone ask if you are pro-abuse. No one wants to be abused, but there does not seem to be any improvements to helping the problem. And unfortunately, a great deal more needs to be known before it can be reduced. According to some estimates, abuse is a crime committed every 15 seconds, with a woman and possibly her children being victimized, most often in the one place where they should feel safe, home. While domestic violence affects men, women, and children, it is the leading cause of injury and death to American women. Half of all incidents of domestic assault are not reported. The most common reason given for failure to report a domestic assault to police was that the victim considered the incident a private matter. Victims who reported such incidents to the police did so only to prevent future assaults. Though the police classified 2/3 of the reported incidents of domestic violence as simple assaults, half of the incidents inflicted bodily injuries as serious or more serious than the injuries inflicted during rapes, robberies, and aggravated assaults. These are perfect examples of why there are policies and procedures against the issue. There are several groups against abuse, and women creating formations to take a stand against abuse and from being abused. Also, there are organizations empowering children against abuse. The ECCA is a nonprofit organization that works to empower children. Today, numerous organizations are working to raise public awareness about spousal and partner violence, and yet there is still much to be done to educate society toward prevention of this most devastating form of abuse. The National Council on Child Abuse and Family Violence is one organization helping further the knowledge of abuse. There is nothing normal, healthy, or loving about abuse, so why do some people think it is okay? Battering is not a mental disorder. It is a learned behavior. You want to know why people abuse? It is because they were either raised in a violent home where they either witnessed abuse or were themselves abused. The abuser has learned to use physical violence as a means to handle anger, frustration, or guilt, and lacks the proper communication skills to handle these emotions in a nonviolent way. People who abuse are people that need help. In some countries, the women are even brainwashed to think that abuse is a normal way of life. In a study of 90 cultures, spousal abuse was only non-existent in 15 out of the 90 cultures. Wife beating appears to be accepted as the norm by over 1/3 of the women studied, women who themselves are beaten. In reality, though, it is unhealthy and causes traumatic damage to the people abused and to their families. Abuse, domestic violence, battering, things we all have heard before, maybe even seen before, but just not thought to do anything or speak up. Everyone as a whole, as a family, as a community, whatever it takes, needs to always be looking out for signs, ways to help. Some signs of domestic violence are: your partner has violent behavior or threats, your partner is controlling, belittling behavior, you feel afraid, and that you can't do anything. Community agencies and organizations need to take action, become involved in seeking solutions to domestic violence. As a member of the society, be supportive of those abused, lend a helping hand. Prevention means that domestic violence must be seen and responded to as the crime that it is, so we need to protect the victim and arrest the offender.